Hello, thank you for taking an interest in health and social care. As we all, like everybody really, we've been amazed by the commitment and dedication of our NHS and of our care workers over the past year. The sector is receiving a lot of interest at the moment, and it needs to. There are huge vacancies in this particular area going forward, and it's a huge growth area. We're always looking for people to take up the hundreds and hundreds of different roles in the health and social care sector. So showing an interest in it at this stage could potentially lead to a really, really exciting and fulfilling career working in health and social care. So this is a BTEC, and like all BTECs, there's coursework elements, and there's also an examined element as well. So it's made up of 3 components because it's a tech award. 2 components will be based on coursework, and 1 element will be an examination. So what are you going to study? The idea of this particular health and social care course is about putting care values at the very centre of it, at the very heart of this particular course. So what we're looking for really is exploring how we as humans develop from birth right through to death. What life stages do we go through, and also what are those influencing factors that affect the way we are and our health and the way that we act. And then later on in the course we start to explore there's different types of services that are available to us, and how the NHS operates, and how private healthcare operates, and how social care operates. And the care values that people who work in that industry demonstrate day after day in order to provide the best quality care that they possibly can. When we move on to component 3, that's about health and well-being. That's delivered in the form of an exam, and that exam is 2 hours long. And you'll pick elements from component 1 and elements from component 2, added to some new content, and that will help you to prepare for your final exam. So in terms of the qualities that we're looking for health and social care students, really, if you've got a keen interest on this particular sector and are thinking, even if it's early days at the moment, but you're thinking, actually, I'd quite like to work in that particular sector. There are literally hundreds of different careers and progression routes, and we'll talk about a few of those in a moment. But actually, if this is something that you're really interested in, then this is definitely going to be the course for you. If you're interested in how the health care system works in the UK, then again, this is the course for you. We are after a lot of research. The first assignment in particular, you have to research a particular famous person. You have to look at their life and and the things that influenced them, and the things that affected them through their lives that may have led to particular health issues, or to a particular their success, or the things that have affected them over a longer period of time. So it is going to take a lot of research. So you need to be willing and aware that there is a lot of research element to this, like all BTECs, and you're going to put together a really nice detailed assignment for component 1. In component 2, there are slightly different ways of collecting the evidence, but we really need people who are organised, people that can keep their focus, and also, like care workers and people that work for the NHS, we want you to stay positive even when things get really, really difficult. Showing that level of resilience when you start to find certain parts difficult is a really, really important skill. So if you've got those skills already, fantastic. If you're looking to develop those skills, then this might be the right course for you. We'll help you to develop those particular skills. So how are we going to assess you? So I mentioned earlier that there is an exam element. So as with all BTEC Tech Awards, 40% of the course is an exam. The other 2 parts make up the other 60%. So 30% for component 1, 30% for component 2. So the overall coursework element comes to around about 60%, and the examined element makes up 40% of that particular course. So what could it lead on to? Well, a huge range of careers, as I've already mentioned. So we are looking at I've put a few career ideas down. So doctors and GPs and consultants is obviously one particular route, but nursing and midwifery, very, very popular. Care, you might want to be a care worker and work with the elderly, as we've seen in the media so often. paramedics and ambulance drivers, the social workers and health workers and school nurses is a potential route for you as well. Dental nursing is another one. Then there's all the sort of paediatrics and the social, psychological work as well that goes into supporting people with mental health issues. So there's a wide range of particular courses that this might help you and give you the first steps into a really fulfilling career. Health and social care can be studied locally at level 3 as well as a BTEC, so it's natural progression, but it can also support you to move on to do different A-levels as well. So you don't have to follow this particular route, but you'll learn a lot of skills that might help you to move on to an apprenticeship, or maybe to prepare you for doing A-levels or other courses at college after you finish this particular course. So if you want to find out a little bit more, you can talk to me, or you can talk to Miss Hughes as well. Miss Hughes will be delivering a lot of the health and social care course, and she's available. You can chat to her in school. You can email me at djenkins@oiea.co.uk or Miss Hughes at khughes@oiea.co.uk. So we look forward to hearing from you. I hope you found some of what I've said interesting and that you're keen to take up health and social care in the future. And we look forward to seeing you on the course.